favorite treat, Big D, not the little one. And we are here tonight, Loud Money Radio, with Cornbread, Mr.
What's up, y'all?
There you go. There you go. I was going to say it, but. Well, we want to thank you for coming and sitting down with us, first off.
I appreciate it.
We're going to get right into it because this is my first interview with you. So I just got a couple questions from my entire knowing of you. I first saw you on The Reawakening. I was not lucky enough to catch it while it was airing, but I have seen all the seasons on YouTube. Every last one of them. I got one question because Cornbread was really, really popular when that came up. Okay, with you and Chris in the first season, y'all was smashing the same girls. Was that like the bro code of y'all characters, or was that shit that really wasn't supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you and him know, like, character-wise, like, I was smashing the same girl, or was that all a part of the show?
Yeah, that was all a part of the show. Okay. Me and him messing with the same girls and stuff, and that's what happened in real life. You know what I'm saying? People in real life, they mess with the same people.
That's, you know, they got the bro code. You feel me? When your guy know the girl ain't really wifey material, they tend to pass her around. So I was curious. I'm like, damn, they supposed to be homies. Was they really passing these bitches back and forth show wise, or was that just like written in like, oh, my homie sleeping with the girl? But I definitely understand.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So we gonna fast forward just a little bit. The hysteria. You dance, you act, you write. I just caught wind that you was on the Brat TV show.
Yeah, I was saying with the Brat.
See, I promise you, I did not know that. I didn't know you were an artist. I thought you were just an actor.
Yeah, I've been doing music for a long time. Probably like more than 10 to 12 years or something.
Oh, so did it start with the music or did it start with acting?
It started with dancing first.
Okay.
I used to dance a lot, and Dante Fane, he seen I knew how to act, you know what I'm saying? So I put my dancing into acting, and that's when it came to acting. So I danced first, then I started acting, then the music came along. Okay, see, that makes sense, because the very first season of The Reawakening, I noticed y'all had like a lot of dance routines like put into the show. Yeah, that kind of fell off during as they went on, but that's what made everybody watch it. Okay. The dancing, like, I mean, everybody watched it because it was like me, and it was some new stuff to the world, the acting world, you know, because it wasn't like the Bad Girls Club. It wasn't like it wasn't what's the shows out right now, like the reality. The Love and Hip Hop. Yeah.
Growing up hip hop. Right?
Huh?
You was growing up hip hop?
No, I probably was on that one time. I don't know, but yeah, it wasn't none of those shows, so when we came out with something new to the world, so everybody was, you know, on that. See, for my era, it was like, I was confused, I'm not gonna lie. I know I may look a little young, but I grew up in the Awakening era. Yeah. So when I first heard it, I'm like, nah, y'all tweaking, ain't no, what y'all talking about, the Awakening? The first Awakening? Yeah, the very first one. Yeah. But when I caught wind of it, it wasn't like I got hooked. I was into the storyline. I'm like, damn, she pregnant. That's his homie girl. She pregnant by him. That's his home thing. Like, I was really into the storyline, and I ended up following all of it until I couldn't find it on YouTube. Like, so I used to just watch it when it first came on, like on TV. When it first came on Comcast on Channel 25. That's when I just watched it. Like, after that, I probably never watched The Reawakening like on YouTube, like went back and watched it. I know that's probably a bad thing, but I mean, I did it, so I've been through it and I acted, I did other things, so I don't go back and watch it. I mean, everybody always say they go back and watch it 100 times and stuff. I do. I ain't gonna lie, I like the storyline, I like the acting behind it, the main characters. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt when Cornbread got killed. I ain't. Yeah. A lot of people don't even know that. Like, I was hurt. I'm like, damn, what the next season's gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? Without Cornbread? Yeah, when I got killed, that was like, it was a tough time for me and stuff. So, cause I ain't know what to do. You know, when you get killed off the show, you're like, what the fuck do I do? So that's what made me start rapping. Okay. So like that what really made me start rapping, because he killed me off the show. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But that made me bigger, like, cause they thought I was dead for real. Like my fans thought, cause you know that show was like, nobody wasn't doing TV shows. So when they really seen like I was dead, they like, and then he had a funeral for me, obituary, like all that. So he went like past. So they really like when they see me, they like, I started screaming. That's when they started screaming for me and like surprised and just crying. He made me big off that, just killing me. I don't know how it would have went if I would have stayed alive.
Man, we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, hold the show.
But I'm shut up. But aside from that, see, you just made me lose my train of thought. I was all caught up in what you were saying. The music, the dancing. Okay, this is my next question. Because you are so big, and when people get to that level, you have just as good commentary coming in as you have bad. How do you deal with the people who try to tear you down on a scale that big? Because I know you see it coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you deal with it?
I don't know. I just stay away from it.
Okay.
Like I leave quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I see something wrong or anything, I just, you know, stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the bad energy, bad people. You know what I'm saying? I keep positive people around me. So.
As you should. As you should. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So well, I'm not gonna say have, because I'm pretty sure that you have. On the come up, we deal with a lot of people where they may not have our best interests at heart. You feel me? So how was it, like, can you tell me about a situation where you possibly had to break away from something or somebody because it didn't best fit you? It wasn't like no ill will, no shit like that, but just because it didn't just fit you.
I say my first time I had to break away, like, from somebody that I really, like, I say my family, like my family, like my brother and like my sister and them, just from them being with me a lot, I had to just separate myself, because they didn't want, people just wanted me. They didn't want nobody, an entourage or bad energy or whoever with me. They just wanted me, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to give people, so I had to separate myself with them. That's just one. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Now, was that something hard for you to do? Was that something hard for them to even understand? Like, you my family, but this is really my path, and you can't really go.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard for me, because we hang with each other every day. So when I just dip off, I dip off. Like, I really dip off. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? I dip off.
That's what's up, though, y'all. I hope y'all listening, because anybody that's looking or want to one day be in this position, these are the type of things that come with the growth. These are the type of things that come with the fame that y'all chase so much.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the music. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to say that because your acting is on point. I'm not even going to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure your music is what caught wind for you to end up to be signed with the Brat and to be on the TV show. So
it ain't even the music that signed with the Brat, like, because it was just me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just me. Like, she wasn't hitting me up about no music. She was hitting me up about, like, you handsome and you this and you that. It wasn't really about music with us, you know?
Okay.
It was like a real relationship. Like, she just fucked with me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So how did that feel, like, to go from, like, even though you was already on TV, you feel me? But to go from the reawakening to TV One, like, that's a major jump.
I really needed that, though, like, because I was on the reawakening, and then, like, it was years going by, like, I was still holding on, like, doing music. Like, I was, like, one of the first person out west to do a song and video with Lil Durk, like, when he was hot. You know what I'm saying? People can't say they got a song with Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I just took off in the music, like, real fast. Like, my third song was, like, with Lil Durk, you know? So people...
Damn, your third song?
Yeah, so it was, like, it was real quick. And then I didn't know how to rap like that. So, but what was your question to get back to?
What was, like, how did it feel to go from, and I don't want to disrespect you, but to go from, like, local celebrity to mainstream?
So, from the TV One, it felt real good. Like, you know, what I was saying, like, the reawakening, I was doing it a couple years, and I needed something else, like, to really stamp myself, you know what I'm saying, in the TV game. So when she signed me, it was right up my alley, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't her that got me on that show.
Okay.
It wasn't her. It was Ricky Smiley's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to. I was making my own connections. So, I mean, she could have got me on there, but I did some quicker shit, you know.
I understand that. See, people really don't understand, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but people gonna run with what I say anyway. I'm not so much concerned with having the connections as I am with making them. You know what I mean? Like, I could fuck with a person who got 1,000,001 connections, but I'm the type of person I'd rather make my own. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand what you mean with that. And little do y'all know, connections do mean a lot in this world too. So.
Yeah, for real.
But we gonna jump because from the Reawakening to the TV show on TV1 with the Brat and Ricky Smiley, you are now working on your own TV show.
Yeah.
So can you give us a little spiel about the TV show? What's the tea with the new show?
The show is a lot of drama. It's a business show.
Okay.
Cause a lot of people don't see me doing my business. They just see me on the Reawakening, freaking on females and kissing on females. So I want to change it up and just go on business. You know what I'm saying? And put out business. Like everybody, we got business in Chicago. I put it on my show and just try to help people, help other actors. I got 2 homeless females, carjacking crew on the show. I got
oh shit, y'all, we got Kill Boys on the show.
We got artists. I'm signing artists and stuff. Like I'm a CEO to a label. There's a lot going on with the show.
That's dope. I cannot wait. I'm not gonna lie. I know he's not lying about reaching out and the connections, because me promoting my business is how I was even able to audition for the show, y'all. Yeah. So that's how I know about the show, just so y'all know. But
I got you playing the mama on the show.
You feel me? Y'all feel? See, and I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't never be a drug dealer, but that just let y'all know how things go. Mama. You feel me? Like I wouldn't never be the edible queen pin on the show. And I came out with a mama roll. Y'all see that's how that shit go. But I think the show is gonna be really dope. I was, being a part of the audition process, I was able to meet a lot of the people that you are working with, and the people that you bring to the table are dope. One thing that I think I loved the most about the show was you keeping your connections with people that you acted with before.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw a few people in the auditions that I saw on the show, The Reawakening with you. So that was one of the biggest things to me. Yeah. When you elevate, the whole purpose of elevation is to be able to reach back and bring people with you. You may not be able to walk that road with me, but when I get to the destination, if you was loyal, it's a spot for you. And that was one of the biggest things that I liked.
For sure.
So besides the TV show, what's next for Cornbread?
I want a podcast. I want to do a podcast. Everybody in the podcast, and I want to start some crazy stuff. I'm opening up. I got my own little studio. Starting a TV show. I'm doing more music. It's a lot going on.
Well, I'm gonna put my bid in right now. The minute you got you a song that you ready to song here, slide in my way. Let me get the exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna start back doing my music. I ain't do it like in a year, cause I've been focus on other stuff. So I'm a dog at the music stuff. So when I get back in like real focus, I go crazy.
I believe you. Your writing is amazing. And
I don't be on the gang stuff, so it's like hard to. Everybody wants the hard gang stuff, the guns and just talk about, talk about that. But I don't do that. So I talk about positive and just turn up little fun stuff. So they don't listen to that like that. You know what I'm saying? They want that hard shit, all that. So it'll take time. They just gotta get it. They just gotta get what I'm saying and the message and stuff.
Yeah, everybody got that. And don't get me wrong, you got people that's willing to listen now, but when you're not speaking the main language that everybody speak, it take a little longer to catch on. Yeah. Now I do got a question. A lot of times in celebrity status, people do things to stay relevant, right? Yeah. So I got a question because I've seen Cornbread dance before, right? Yeah. And then Cornbread dropped this video that went viral like maybe a couple years ago. Yeah. And just my swag, y'all don't blame me, that wasn't me, y'all. Kill a DJ. In my opinion, you was playing around. You was not seriously dancing in that video.
No, I didn't know that was gonna go viral.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't know that was gonna go viral, but like my type of dancing, I just dance. Like I'm a free dancer. Like,
Okay.
I ain't trying to like be. I'm just free. Like when I dance. So when I did that, I think it went viral because I danced off of trap song. Lil Durk trap song, the Granny Crib. So. So it was just something way crazy different, like, oh, he danced off the trap song, like, and did some slow shit on it, you know, shit like that.
That wasn't even what threw me off, like, and that's what, I don't know you personally, but from what I saw, like, you dancing and, when nobody fucking with you in the reawakening on the hip rolling and shit like that. So
I just showed them, because I don't show nobody, so, like, when I went on the spree of doing that, I wasn't trying to troll or nothing, like, I wasn't trying to get attention or nothing like that.
Okay.
It just... I wanted to show, it was like in my body, like I need to just show the world, like I just want to dance again, like I could be free of dancing, like I just did it. When I did it on camera, I was bored at home and I just did it on camera. I didn't know it was gonna go real viral.
And
like that. It literally went like crazy. It
did. Cause people still talk about that. Like a few people saw my flyer, they was like, that's dude. Yeah, y'all, that's him. That's him. I'm gonna ask him about the video, y'all. Don't worry.
I don't know. Like everybody asks me about that. I don't. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Cause you so low key. You so, you know what I'm saying. Even your persona. When I first met you, like, okay, how can I say what I perceived for you to be, you were not. You know what I'm saying? Like I perceived for you to be this big headed, pretty boy. You feel me? 100 security guards. And when I met you in person, you were not like that. Like it was a celebrity basketball game. You was chilling. You had your people with you. But when I approached you, you was real open. You know what I'm saying? Like even let me go to the car, get my edibles, and come back, and the man was still standing right there. Like,
cause I don't really talk. I don't go out like, and I don't talk like that. I need to talk more. Like I need to. When I'm out, I need to, you know, talk more and stuff. Because you network, because I don't do that. Like when I first became Cornbread, like I was like so like nobody ain't seeing me or touching me. Like nobody ain't, like I didn't want people to see me at gas stations. That's how I had to humble myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't want nobody to be around me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. But now I'm just like, I'm letting people get next to me. I'm doing things, you know, that I didn't do, you know.
See, I'm not, I have to say this all the time because I'm nowhere near, you feel me, the celebrity status of the people that I'm interviewing. But even on the local level, in the rise, it's not that, you know what I'm saying, you don't necessarily want people around you. It's more so like, you trying to see who's for you.
Yeah,
you know
that's what it is.
I got a good heart.
That's
and
what it is.
A leech can sense that shit from a mile away. So if I'm on the rise and they know I got a good heart, they gonna try to latch on so that they can be on the rise
be a
too.
lot of that, And
it's not that I don't want nobody around me. I just got to make sure you genuine to be around me. So I understand what you're saying with that. From the outside looking in, until you actually start to take that route, you would think like, oh, they just being Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody think that, but it's really like, no, you got, and then I stay in the house. Like, I'm not trying to be out.
Ain't shit outside.
Like, I'm not trying to be out. Like, I done got shot before, all types of shit. I've been in the streets, young as hell, 14, 15. Like, I don't talk about none of that shit. Like, I try to stay out. Like,
see, a real motherfucker that actually was living their life. Don't try to glorify it. Because you see.
Yeah, because I did it. Like, and then if I start talking about it, it's gonna come back. Like, it's gonna come back to my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I try everything. Everything. I just forget about it. Like for real. Like I don't even try to remember it. With the Brat, me getting shot. I don't even know what years it is. Like I just live my day. Like I don't know what year I got signed. Like I'm just. Like I don't look back. I don't even look back for that shit. Like I did it. Okay, what's next?
But see, that's how you know. People like living for the moment. You know what I'm saying? People get so stuck, and I can say that because I was one of them people. People get stuck on them past days, and they stay there. They don't move forward, and instead of rebuilding and rebranding, you just broke and bummed out because you still want people to not you, but in for example, you motherfuckers still be broke and bummed out because they want people to still remember them from the reawakening, not what you got coming. You're not looking for it.
And I never was like that. Like I never was like, oh, look at me from the reawakening. Like look at me from what I just did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my last video or my last. Like, don't look at me as this old ass person of the reawakening. You know what I'm saying?
And I can honestly
I did
say that.
so much shit. Like, I did a lot.
When I do see you posting, you know what I'm saying? not just a whole bunch of, oh, look at me, I'm this, I'm that. One thing that I love about what you're doing is your relationship with your children.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I see that all the time on social media, and I'm a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
So that, you feel me, that hit me a whole nother way.
I don't play about my daughter. My daughters overlove me. I'm obsessed with my kids. Like, yeah.
So I would ask you who you doing all this for, but I figured that out a long time ago.
My kids and my mama. My mama, yeah.
I think I met your mom at the audition.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it for. Like, they don't gotta change their lives.
Speaking of your mother, and I don't want to keep going back to the reawakening, but your mother on the reawakening, y'all had like, I almost thought that was your real mama, like the relationship y'all had.
She had dreads and everything.
Yeah, like I literally almost thought that was your real
she had
mother.
dreads and everything, but she passed, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, she passed like 2 or 3 years ago, like 2 years ago, something like that.
Oh my God.
Mama Teresa.
Yeah, she wasn't for none either.
She had cancer. Yeah, but that one, everybody thought that wasn't my real mama. She was like everybody's mama. Like when everybody used to act and come over the house, she give everybody food, cook it, and just be like a mama.
She had that mama roll down pat. Cause I was questioning. I was like, bro, that gotta be his real mom. And I'm like, she got the dreads, the way she on his ass, like show wise. A lot of people don't have that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been other mother-son, parent-child duos, and you could tell, like, oh, they just acting.
Nah, it really
but
felt
y'all,
like she was my mama, though. Like, how she smacked me and all types of stuff.
Man.
Like, because we used to be around each other a lot. Like, when we acted around the time, we used to be around each other probably, like, the whole day or 3 days in a row. You know, Dante Fana has... When I first started, Dante Fana keep me for, like, a month. Like, 2 months, and just acted every day.
Okay. We
was real life only, but we didn't know it was gonna be this big. We didn't know it was gonna be as big as it was.
It definitely was big. I had the pleasure of meeting Chris a couple years ago. I only met him once.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say he wasn't Hollywood, cause he was, but he wasn't. If that makes sense. Like,
no, we two different people.
He was cool. No, I'm not saying it like to offend. I'm just saying like in the as open and warm as you was, it wasn't as open. You know what I'm saying? But he was still cool as hell. No shade to Chris. You know what I'm saying? He's been on his thing, doing what he do. But I said that to say your relationship with him, especially in the beginning, it was almost like y'all was really best friends, like inside the show and outside the show. How many people from just over your past, acting, music-wise, have you met in situations like that that actually grew with you personally?
But everybody think me and Chris was friends. Like, everybody think we was cool, we wasn't.
That's a bomb drop to me.
Yeah.
I'm telling from the show, and like even seeing y'all outside doing the network.
You know how the City Girls is. I don't know how if y'all pay attention to the City Girls, like JT and Miami. They two different people. Yep. That's like I'm from out west and he from out south.
Okay.
So we a group, but we two different people.
This is work.
We beefing. We can be beefing and everything while we on the stage.
But this is work.
Is work.
Okay.
So it was like that with us. Like I don't hate on nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't me. But I don't know, it's just that out west people is different from out south. Not trying to say it like that. Like I'm not trying to say it like that. I'm not trying to say it like that. But out west, it's just like we get money. Like we like the. You know, from what people know, we get money, we turn up a lot, we dance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. But South, okay, they shoot, they rob, they crack, they do shit like that. It's just different. And when I came, it's just our vibes was different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a good match to the world, but like in the inside, it wasn't.
Now I'm not saying I'm mad or I feel bad, because maybe I said that wrong, because
if we was cool, right, and you'll know if we was cool, because if we was cool, we'll be taking over right now.
Period.
Not trying to, like,
because y'all had a vibe.
Because if people see us together right now, not trying to say it like that, like we'll take over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll real live take over the internet. These people thinking they doing, like, we'll real live go crazy, but people be scared. Like people be scared to get I don't know. People be hating on me and shit. Like, when I'm around, I don't even talk. I don't even do nothing. So it's like...
A lot of times, it don't even be you. I had to learn this. I'm one of those happy-go-lucky, I love everybody people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's people walking around with spirits that me being me irritate that spirit. Yeah. So it don't necessarily be you. You know what I'm saying? It may not necessarily be them. It could be a whole bunch of different things. Yeah. And I think I worded that question wrong because I was trying to see how many people you met over this. You feel me? Like that actually grew with you to be a friend that you could still
it's
talk
not a
to.
lie. No, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. Yeah, it's a couple, but it's not a lie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
But we're gonna leave it at that. We ain't dropping no more names, y'all. I ain't dropping no more names.
It's not a lie.
We finna, matter of fact, we gonna play a couple songs. We gonna take us a nice little break. And then we gonna come back. We gonna get into a little bit more with Cornbread. And y'all, we got another guest coming in for y'all. Just a hot second. So, and we are back. It's your favorite treat, Big D, not the little one. I'm here with Cornbread.
Yo.
I ain't even got, y'all know where he from. Y'all know what he do.
Out West 290.
I feel like I'm the newest person to the scene because I just caught on to the man a couple years ago. Like, so matter of fact, I was married, and I was married. Guy.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
That's you, Swag. That's you.
What the fuck?
I was married to a guy who was, a couple years younger than me, so that even though it's a small difference, the era that we came from, it was a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So we arguing, going back and forth, and he like, the real awakening. I'm like, the awakening, the real awakening, the awakening. He finally went to YouTube and was like, no, this. And that was it was like 2017. That was the first time I had ever saw an episode, ever saw anything. And the crazy, one of the girls who was your main character, I knew her people. Like, her sister, they kept telling me, like, yeah, her little sister on the TV show, her little sister. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. It was the real awakening with you.
Yeah, I didn't know about the old awakening. When I first did the real awakening, I didn't know nothing about the old awakening.
See, that's why that shit was, whoo, and I said the only difference was, and it was literally made by a church. The writer of the show was a pastor, so they didn't cuss, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. They didn't, they fake drink, they fake smoke, stuff like that. But y'all show was real. I'm talking about real deal. Them motherfuckers laying in the bed naked, fake fucking, but it looked like they were fucking for real. Yeah. Like, y'all got down, but it pulled people in because just like in my era, that show showed what we was going through. We wasn't so wild, but to our parents, we was wild. Yeah. When y'all generation came, they was fucking younger, you know what I'm saying? They was smoking, they was doing everything younger. So it hit, and then it's like, damn, this shit really going on in the city.
Yeah, that's why people, reacted to it like that and started loving it so much because that's what people was going through in real life.
Yeah. Well, I had one more question.
What's up?
I had one more question. No, I'm lying. I got two more questions. This first question is going to be cliche, but I want you to answer it wholeheartedly from your experience in the game, the acting game, the dancing game, the music game. Mm-hmm. Any words of advice you can give somebody that's trying to follow in your footsteps?
I say you got to be yourself. You got to go with your mind. You can't be listening to nobody else. Because usually... when you get in the game, you got a manager, that got the money, and people like that, and you gotta listen to them. You do what you think you gotta listen to them, but they really gotta listen to you. Yep. Because they your manager. So just always know that you stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nobody telling you what to do.
And then my second question. So over at FMP, that's the radio station that my partner hosts his show, Boss Talk, Wake and Bake Morning Show. We got to get you over there, too. Mm-hmm. So they asked every guest a question. And I took this from them, but my question is not the same. So the question that they ask is, why do you believe people give up right before they get to their big break? But my question, and I feel like this question really shows the heart of a person, wholeheartedly. If you had to choose between endless love and endless money, whichever one you choose, the other is completely obsolete. So if you choose love, you ain't never getting no more money. If you choose money, you ain't never getting no more love. If you had to choose, which one would you choose?
I choose love.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm a love boy. I mean, money is the root of all evil. It's gonna love. Money can get you anything, but it was a point that I had money, I had the fame and all that shit, but I still wasn't happy because I I ain't have love. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing self-love and, you know, appreciate, you know, I just say love. I had to say love. Which one you would say?
Love. I'm a lover.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel like with the right love around, everything fall into place. You feel me? It's things that you and I could work on together money-wise. You feel me? But if you genuinely got love for me and I genuinely got love for you, those same things can be transpired. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I actually do have one more question, just because I want to know. You can't say nothing that you have done already. If you could pick any other career, not acting, not dancing, not writing, if you could pick any other career, what would it be?
A career?
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, let me give you an example. Before I got in my head that I wanted to be a star, I didn't care how big of a star I wanted to be. When I was younger, I wanted to be a mortician.
Yeah. I always want to be like rich. You know, like not when I was little. I always wanted to be like somebody big. Okay. But the stuff that I do, I would say like I'd be like this is not what you say a career, but I'd be like a construction worker or some shit.
Okay, because they get money.
Like some shit like that, or like shit. I don't know, because I like to do houses and shit, build houses. And
like carpentry, where you good with your hands.
Yeah, and carpet and flow and all that. So I probably, like, even now, I'm going to get into a business like with that. I need my own business.
Everybody need a side hustle.
So I'd probably be into something like that. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't really know if I wasn't Cornbread doing that acting stuff. I wouldn't know what I would be doing. I know I'd be working hard, though, because I'm a hard worker. I know I'd be working hard somewhere.
At least you was honest. Most people be like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. If I was not who I am right now, I would literally just be a girl selling edibles. But when I was a kid, I wanted to be a mortician. Like, my uncle and my auntie had a mortuary. I used to go over there and help them dress the bodies, everything. It was just something totally different from life. You know what I mean? Everybody that I dealt with was walking, living, and breathing. So as a kid, I wanted to, I know it is, but you got to think about me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was actually interested in it. And the thing that actually made me not want to do it again was my brother got killed. That was the last dead body I ever wanted to see. But before that, I wanted to be a mortician. Even if it's the absence of life. You need them when your people die. Don't you want something? You want a caring person to take care of your people.
It was a total opposite of life.
But he said that like it was a joke the whole time. You would want somebody like me to be a mortician. Even mortuary is about money right now. People overtax you for funerals, and all you trying to do is get your people to rest. Somebody like me, I care about them. Whether they dead or this dead body was once somebody living, they still got family living. So I'm going to care how I take to this person, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't know. I'm saying construction right now, but you know I'm a Gemini, so
Lord,
my head be everywhere.
I'm screaming. My brother on the live said if he could do anything else, he'd be a porn star. Y'all sick.
I used to say, I was in grammar school and I said that. I was like,
that's
grade.
Crazy. Okay, that's crazy because they said that because you know I used to dance. That's all I used to do. All I do is slow dance. I was thinking about not porn star, but I was on some like, damn, should I go script? No, on some real shit because like I was already getting paid. I go to parties and shit. I was getting paid $1,500, $2,000 just to come dance. Oh yes. So like. I'm like, damn, should I go fucking go do a little private parties and go?
Now you talking about construction business, that need to be your side hustle. For real, these ladies still be booking male events.
I'm like, hold on, man, no, I ain't gonna do that though. I'm like, hold
on. Man, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Every week, every week the guests. They blow my mind, and every week I say it, and I'm going to keep saying it, y'all. This is our best interview yet.
You already know.
You feel me? I appreciate you for coming and sit down with us. Thank you for giving us the spiel on the past, the present, and the future. Y'all be on the lookout for If You Know, You Know. Yeah. You feel that's the new show coming out. Y'all going to see your girl in there with Cornbread and the rest of the team. Shout out the whole cast.
Oh, yeah, shout out the whole cast.
Shout out the whole cast. The group chat be lit as fuck.
The whole If You Know, You Know TV show, man. We coming hard. Next year we dropping for real, like we ain't playing no games. We taking over. Like, we taking over.
Let's go. Thank you for coming and taking the time to sit down with us.
Thank you.
Y'all be sure to tune in every week from now because y'all, Cornbread just gave me his word. We're going to be playing his music. So make sure y'all tune in every week until that motherfucking show. Y'all, thank you for coming and sit down with us. We appreciate it. We about to get back into this music, and when we come back, we will be sitting down.